Sorry I'm late. I was watching videos of Myrtle that I missed.
Okay. Deal.
Yes.
Who wants to go first?
Who wants to go first? Who wants to go first?
Was it between Mama Vixie and I?
And Chrissy's.
Oh, is she here? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Hello, Chrissy.
Well, Mama Vixie, 7 cards fell out while I was shuffling, so you get all 7. Are you ready?
I'm up for it.
Your first one I'm flipping for you is the Daughter of Pentacles. So nice, starting off simple. You know, responsibilities are key components to your week.
Responsibilities.
Yeah, responsibilities. Can't neglect them forever. So, but it seems this week you might try to neglect responsibilities and have a little bit of fun. So, is there something you're really interested in that you're just like, I'll dip into it, but you've been like, nah, I can't dip into it right now.
I
might dip into it.
Do I still have it over here? Yes, I do. So I found this.
Yeah.
This is a sketchbook that I bought.
Okay.
I don't know how many years ago. I have quite a few of these from past. And I was going to start sketching in it the other day, and I just wrote words. I didn't sketch anything. And I was thinking, you know, art is one of those things, drawing especially, and painting. It's one of those things, if you stop doing it, you got to almost start over again. So I'm kind of there because I haven't been doing it in like years.
Well, start journaling. I like to journal. Words or pictures too. So, your next card is the 7 of Swords.
It's a fox.
Yeah, that fox. He's got his sword. He's got his piece. So you got to try to get your piece. Mm-hmm. Among all the chaos, as long as the responsibilities are all in line, you still get to have your responsibility piece too that you get to do whatever you want fucking with. Mm-hmm. So that could be the lovely little like drawing that you're trying to get back into, you know? But how can you get back? How can you really? Seems like you got some creator's block though, don't you?
I've been having creator's block for almost a year now. But I did step outside and start the cosplay stuff again.
Yep, you had your victory and you're rising up. You gotten out of your brambles. Are you ready for some new kind of like creativity? Growing out of your cocoon. It's coming, Mama Vixie. It's coming, but you're blocking yourself.
I know, and I don't know why. I know that.
You just gotta feel it, you know. You gotta turn. You gotta get the determination and the direction, and then that'll just like, you know, you'll back it up a little bit. I'm trying if I could do this mirrored, and it's not working out. So. I don't know which card is in what hand, and I'm trying to point and blah blah blah.
I understand.
Either way. You know, sometimes that stalemate there, you just got to like back it up a little bit. And then you finally get the determination and direction that you need to pave the right path. So why do you have creator's block right now?
I think it's a lot of things that happened last year. I think last year was really hard on me. Oh, and I did, but at the same time, I also was transitioning into a healthier mindset at the same time, which was difficult.
So how can you draw your emotions on paper? Because in a sense, I feel like that's a sketch journal in a sense. Mm-hmm. So how can you draw your emotions down on papers? Kind of giving you a direction.
Usually I start with doodles and go from there.
Perhaps that's something you should just keep. It's already fucking next to you, so that's just something. I don't know. Get out and doodle something in there real fast. Like if that's all it takes is you just gotta go and be like, oh, I'm gonna add this squiggle here, and then
Yeah, that's
look
exactly
at
how
it for a little bit, go do something else, come back and add another squiggle or whatever the fuck you want to do there, and then it'll eventually start like, okay, well, now I got some sort of arrow. I don't know, draw an arrow. And then be like, what's the arrow represent? What's it going towards? I don't know. Determination and direction.
That was good. Good segue.
Oh, man, you have to pick the direction because I can't keep picking it for you. That's just
Oh
chaos.
my God, that card is haunting me.
I know. Like, look at it. It's staring you down. Like, come on, decide, Mama Vixie. You got to decide.
I think one of the things I'm overwhelmed with is I have so many creative things that I am doing. And it's like I have this block. So it blocks out so much of what I'm doing. I have my knitting and crochet stuff that we're starting to do. The weather needs to get better though for me to do it, because if it's too hot, I can't work with it.
Right.
It actually makes you feel nauseous if you're playing with yarn.
Well, if I may be really blunt and honest, I feel like knitting is more of a winter activity. I know you're in Florida, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's fucking hot. I don't want to fuck with yarn right now.
So maybe I'll start drawing. What the heck?
Yeah, drawing during homespun magic might be a better option until we get more to the fall.
Cooler end of the spectrum to fall.
And
I have to redo almost all the videos on here. Have needed to be redone for more than a year.
How can you be live and work on those at the same time?
No.
No, it won't let you. That's too much for your little computer.
Well, it's too much for me. I can't pay attention. When I'm doing those, I have to really pay attention to what I'm doing.
Well, when you really pay attention while we're live, you don't got to listen. We could just be like in the audience, but you can be talking out loud with what you're doing. Honestly, talking out loud while I'm working kind of helps me focus in the right direction anyway. I don't know if that's destruction for you or not, but, I think it's kind of a good idea. Like, it's kind of like how I do my tarot. Like, you got to just drawing your feelings in your journal is one thing. So that's a way to go, but it's up for you to really get that igniting passion. I don't know.
Doing
what
this
do you
opening
really want to
for you
do?
is
What's
helpful.
What's an addiction that you think kind of sets you back, but actually makes you come out of your shell? An addiction could be a hobby.
I know.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
I also feel like I don't know if that word addiction can be very, very weird to people.
Oh, you can be addicted to everything.
Right.
I'm not sure. It's something I'd have to think about.
Jenna's addiction, guilty pleasure is currently Animal Crossing. Do you need more shit on Animal Crossing yet?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I remember I need more tables for all the tabletop stuff.
Oh, yeah, you did ask that. We'll eventually have to get to that. I'll probably call you after the show, and we'll go do some of that real fast.
Okay.
But nonetheless, Mama Pixie, dip it back into you real fast.
You just want to call me out today. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you just got to back it up. Like, the creator's block is there, but why did you get creator's block to begin with? And, back it up from there. When was it fun for you to draw and it not be a chore?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like some little final moments of.
I got in my feelings is part of it.
Maybe listen to music while you draw.
That's true.
That's just an idea. Take a picture. Deal. I got to dip into a little bit of onto Mama Vixie's life this week. Send her a picture of that. This isn't usually my go-to, but at the same time, those cards fell out for a reason. Yep, I guess I did have to call you out today, Mama Vixie. The cards mean something that I didn't
It's okay. It's okay. I understand.
No. Discord. No, I can send you it to WhatsApp. All right. Writing. My hubby focuses on writing.
Yeah, he does writing in 3D graphics.
Oh. Ooh. That's my computer, just so you're not going crazy.
No, now that I know yours and mine have the same doorbell, and I'm okay. I glanced to see if I had any notifications, but I didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know now. Right? Alrighty. Chrissy, are you ready?
Are you ready?
The cards like to call Chrissy out too. They really want her to get out of her shell. Let's see if she gets out of her shell this week. I'm excited to find out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Starting out with the Emperor. So focusing on stability this week, eh? Well, obviously last week wasn't unstable. I don't quite remember the cards. Let's see, where did I send it to you on Messenger? Let me dip into Messenger real fast. Ba-da, ba-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So last week's focus should have been spouse. I don't know how well it was, but that's for the cause to decipher for this week. This week, main focus seems to be stability. So teamwork is key. So hearing all parts of the story and then making a decision seems to be your downfall this week. So make sure you have all your facts first. And once you get all the facts to make a key component, you know, everything will go into your cup the way it needs to be. That color all around you will soak into the cup and you'll feel the loving that you need to feel this week. So,
can you feel the love tonight?
I mean, yeah. Takes 2 to tango, takes 3 to grow a family. Because AKA, like, mom, dad, child. That's 3 in the family.
3 is magic number. Yes, it is.
So overall, happy stability among the family is a key thing. Seems like you're worried about it this week a little bit. Let's see why. Because next is the friends and family key. The Chariot. All right. So something about inner confidence. Riding that horse like, all right, I got this. Let's see what's going to try to derail you off your confidence this week. Forgetting that you are a star. So your peace of mind is important to yourself. Obviously, everybody's peace of mind should be important to themselves. Whether or not we all decipher it that to be, sometimes we forget that peace of mind is key. But that's not our fault. You know, we still got family. So let's go ahead and dip into some guidance on making sure you get your peace of mind among the family's keys so you can ride that horse all out throughout the week. Jeez, why? You getting this is your fourth freaking major arcana card. The rest of your reading better calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
We got the Hanged Man. So something, if you can achieve the letting go as the cards seem to show, you will figure out the family drama, yo. So let go of what you think is holding you back, in my opinion. And once you let go of what's holding you back, you'll figure out that, 3 is key, responsibility, blah, 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 blah. See?
Blah, 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 blah.
Right? Sometimes I feel like that's what people hear from me, so I gotta throw a little couple blahs in there, you know what I mean? I have that Michigan accent people say of it's just talking fast. Is that the Michigan accent? I don't really
Pretty much. The lower peninsula is and you talk over each other too. But you all are hearing what the other one's saying because we're practiced at it. So,
right.
But a lot of people can't do that. They're like, wait. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Rewind. But anyway, Chrissy, from what I see, you have a lot going on this week. I'm going to just go ahead and dip into the relationship part. How are you soaking up this knowledge? I'm going to go ahead and keep going, but do tell me how you're feeling about this so far. Are you feeling a little worried? Because like I said, you got a lot of high energy this week. Ooh, I can't wait to flip that card. All right, the Lover's card has followed you from last week, from your mind to your actual relationship. So let's see what the challenge is with it. The challenge was ready to slide out before, so let's see what the challenge is. Being fair and analytical. So overall, it kind of goes back to this lovely little card back here. Make sure you know all parts of the story. So make sure you're working together to figure out the whole story to make the stability key, A Cancer and a Gemini. Man, I still am just astonished about that. I don't know about you, Mama Vixie, but I am.
It's not usual. It's very rare. Not normal. But that's okay. Some people
what's
aren't
the
normal.
guidance on actually helping you figure out all the parts of the story? I keep saying figure out all the parts of the story. Figure out all the parts of the story. How the fuck do you figure all the parts of the story out?
Who's the Cancer?
He is.
He is?
Yeah.
So he's going to be, he's got a lot of emotions, but he's probably not expressing them all.
And Chrissy deserves her emotions to be shown too.
Mm-hmm.
So going back to the Star card about being peace of mind, geez, see, this is just another major arcana card. Like, holy cracker barrel. You got to not forget about yourself and, expressing how you feel about yourself. Like, we are all queens and kings in the world. Now, play the part. He has to play the part too, but he has to
straighten that crown.
He wants to treat himself. And if he's treating his queen as, not as the queen should be treated, to say and keep it, layman's terms, then of course the queen does not want to treat the king as how he wants to be treated. So I think it's time for a little chat. The fair and analyticalness comes from having that chat and being like setting some more boundaries. So Chrissy, how are you and your husband on boundaries for each other? I wish you were up here. Oh shit. No wonder you're thinking about your stability.
Okay.
Okay, that's going a lot. Okay. That is a major change in your life. Wow, you making me rock. I wish I had my chair. All I gotta say, Chrissy, is let's move on to your work and financial life, because at this point, this is where the most worry comes into play. And whether or not, I see right now this hanged man, the chariot, and the star card, so the friends and family column can be fixed or shattered. I gotta spit out that kind of suspense in this column. Let's figure it out, Flipside style.
Mm.
We are starting out with the Son of Pentacles, so staying loyal, devoted, and right on cue. This card usually follows you. It takes a break, but then it breaks through. So here we go. What's the challenge for you? I love how I can do that sometimes. I wish I could do it all the time. This is so true to a Gemini. I can't even wonder why, but impatience. Man.
Oh my God. That's
Chrissy. Be patient this week because the impatience is killing you. So the suspense is literally killing you if you're going to be okay. And it seems like that's what's going to really determine your effect for the week, I should say. Or your attitude for the week is a better word.
He's already getting on my nerves.
What's getting on your word?
He's already getting on her nerves.
Yeah, and we haven't even started the week. So, overall, testing patience. What's the guidance? Please. I mean, I don't need another major arcana card, but I kind of need another one, man. All right. Wow. The guidance is the Five of Pentacles. Right? Mama Fixie, I don't even know what to say. All I can say is kind of like recession is at play, but we're going to fix it, okay?
It's going to be okay. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be okay.
So I feel like this card is more of I'm going to label this card for you right now as this is anxiety, and look what the anxiety is doing to that rose. It's driving that rose to wilt. So, and I know I'm like one of those people that really can't. I flourish on anxiety. It keeps me young. It keeps me ambitious. Not everybody has that lovely double-edged sword. So, especially, oh, I froze. Okay, I'm back to normal, yo. Either way, is have patience with him. Because if you don't have patience with them, that is what causes your anxiety, is because you're being impatient. And that impatience is going to make you go crazy. So you need to let go of that impatientness. That's why you said that out loud. I didn't even realize why you said that out loud until I just read that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chrissy, to be fairly honest, I'm going to just be blunt. This isn't even in the cards, but this is just from a personal life perspective. So, Geminis and Cancers, it's really hard to mix because, first off, Cancers are emotional twats that need the attention that they want, because if they don't get the attention they want, well, you're not going to get the attention you want. I'm sorry to say that. That's just being blunt. And Geminis like to be like, well, I already said it once. I'm not going to say it again. And Geminis are verbal reassurances. And you need to verbally reassure us that all the time, constantly, in a sense. I'm not saying all Cancers are like that, but I know I am.
They are crybabies.
They are crybabies. We fucking are. And you know, that's not a huge problem. It is a problem, but
just let them cry.
Let us cry, and that's how we feel out why, and it's how we figure it out. That's our emotions. Like, men need to feel emotions too. If you've made your relationship go through flying colors, you will continue to fly through that color, hun. So overall, again, as the card said, have patience with them. Try to be fair and analytical. Cancers are good at that. Geminis are more spontaneous, which is kind of, in my opinion, a Gemini's downfall is the spontaneity because they don't think of the repercussions afterwards. They just go for the adrenaline rush of the here and now. So take the patience and realize it takes time for things to change. They don't change overnight. They do not.
Nope.
We'd love for things to change overnight, though. So we had two court cards, an ace card, 3 number cards, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. Why didn't the picture save? Come on. Don't be a butthole. Don't be a butthole.
Mm.
Oh, let's get that out of there. You don't need to see that card. That one's not yours. That's Mama Vixie's card. The two of swords was just poking up like, yeah, Mama Vixie, I'm reminding you, here's when I call out.
Oh yeah, okay.
Get past that creator's block. You got this, girl. I believe in you. My mom loved poetry. How are you with poetry? Okay.
If I'm working with a musician, I can do song lyrics, but usually I have to be working with a musician to hear it.
All right, Jenna, I'm gonna do you next.
Okay.
Did you do a reading last week? I don't remember.
I think so.
Yeah.
You sent it to me.
Deal. Then I get to go back and look at that. Helps me find and keep on track. What's your future looking at? Jenna, we didn't talk much this week. Our goal is to talk more this week.
Well, you've been so caught up in Splatoon.
I know. I'm so glad I got into Splatfest before it was here, because I would have been so sad if I didn't fucking get to clear. Okay, so
I don't
Jenna,
even know what Splatfest is.
there's tricolor battles, so you're ever seeing 3 different teams. I mean, 2 different color teams.
Okay.
So it's interesting.
What?
Let's see now. Looking back at Jenna's cards, where was her main thoughts at are? The family column. So how did everything go in the household? Never mind, I already know. Let's see what the future holds. Okay, starting things off in your mind. We have, ooh, wow, the Emperor card again. Right in line. So, stability. Man, Jenna, I know if Mom taught us anything, it's like we'll always find stability no matter how many times we have to move. So, as annoying as that is, I'm not saying you're moving this week at all. But stability is really important to us. Because as kids, we moved around so much. We don't like to move around as adults. I've been in South Lyon for 10 years. I don't know how much longer you've been in Pinconning in the same house, but I feel like you've been there for 4 or 5, maybe 6 years now.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. So we don't like to give our stability up for shit, let me tell you. So the challenge with your stability this week is letting go of something. What are you trying to let go of? This card is the same thing that followed you last week.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Same challenge card as last week. We got the Hanged Man right there. So overall, your stability is hanging on and you're really thinking on it. Now, time to figure out the thread to whether, expand it into more light or sever it, The guidance with finding the severance is you must be open-minded and diplomatic and ready for any change that has come to head your way. So, overall, Jenna, how do you feel about that first column?
Well, it's interesting.
It's interesting. I know that's for
You
sure.
feeling called out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah, she better be feeling called out because these cards are I gotta try to be as cautious as a cucumber, let me tell you.
Bye. No one's here.
Oh, well, we're live, dear.
Ain't no one. Who's gonna see the?
You never know. Let's start with the Mother of Pentacles, yo. So, Chrissy has passed this card on to you. And now, domestication, loving, nurturing. We, our mom taught that to do that to other people. But we forget to do that for ourselves because we just kind of depended on her to do that for us.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jenna, here's the call out on you is nobody is there to take care of you still, except for, I get to talk to you, but I don't get to take care of you. I would love to hold your hand more, let me tell you, girl. Oh, I miss you.
I love you.
I love you too. Overall, don't forget to take care of you. That's how you can do the loving first, is taking care of you. So the challenge with taking care of you and nurturing you and your friends and family around you, it first comes from you because you can't nurture anybody around you if you're not nurturing yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't fill your cup, you have nothing to give.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the Ace of Cups follows you into this reading too. But it doesn't. Instead, my favorite card follows you into this reading, and it seems to be a challenge for you. Radiating energy, or the rabbit card running away card right now, because you're running away from your energy that's given to you, Jenna. What are you doing with all your energy? Where's it going?
I don't even. I have no energy.
Oh.
There's none to give.
Damn. Well, that's quite a revelation. I didn't even have to say that. I didn't even come to that conclusion, but yes. As you can feel, and as Mama Vixie already said, there's just no energy to give out. There's no energy in your cup, to say the other words, or there's no nurturing to give. So how can you get some guidance to give the energy to start nurturing again?
By loving myself.
Well, I don't know. I didn't flip the next card. Let me flip the next card. Yes!
Oh.
By loving yourself and growing your strength.
And you already know the answers, woman.
Right. I don't know why you're now you need to build up that inner strength. I don't know what's the issue, Jenna. Do you just
letting
probably
go?
because you're
The first card, letting go.
Constantly be validated and try to we need to just constantly be validated, and it's just one of our things. We like to love through our through our ears.
Yeah.
You're beautiful, and I love you, and you're still a queen.
Are these cards telling me that it is time to do another test, or what?
You're getting kind of there. Let's dip into your relationship column. The Hermit card. Need I say more on that? Let's dip into the challenge. The challenge is the world. Oh my God. Who is your world but you, baby girl? Oh my God.
Are you sure you didn't pick these cards?
Fucking positive. I swear. What is your guidance on figuring out the world besides just, filling your cup up, girl? Going back to your roots.
Oh my God.
Jenna, I know it's hard, but, as much as everybody around you continues to say that the world doesn't revolve around you, we as human beings need the world to revolve around us in certain cases and in certain scenarios. And when it doesn't feel like the world is revolving around us in certain scenarios, it's time for us to see our gravitational pull somewhere else and gravitate towards that one instead.
Oh.
So overall, the world is your oyster. The oyster pearl. The fucking what's that ever fucking loving?
The world is your oyster.
The world is your oyster. How long do you get to live on this world? Except until you're ready to restart, and you're still here, so you're not ready to restart. So there's stuff worth fighting for, and your life is one of them. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Dipping into your work and your relationship column.
Okay.
It is the 6 of Swords, which is the Peace at Last card.
Woohoo!
You're excited, but we haven't even gotten to the challenge. What's blocking you from your Peace at Last card?
Oh, I thought it was saying a peace at last because I start at Northwoods tomorrow.
Peace at last, but there's still a challenge, girl. All right?
Okay.
The challenge is the Daughter of Cups. So, Jenna, you have this past, as everybody does have a past. Don't bring that past with you to your new future. So it's a whole new ball game. Whether you think you were a hard worker and it's time to cut back and then slowly rev up, or you were kind of slacking and it's time to just give it your all, or say you were just giving 77% and you're ready to give it 177%. Whatever the case may be, you're ready to, you're ready for this change. Now, how are you going to alter this change with what you've gone through already? So what's your guidance on that? Are you ready?
Okay.
Mother of Cups, you know your shit, bitch. So if you're complaining about something, remember who is there to tell you, same shit, different day, place, different workplace, different day, different workplace.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful what you ask for. Every wish comes with a price. Time to figure out the price.
Yeah.
So overall, you'll get it, but remember to own your shit. So overall, I feel like this card is telling you to take it as far as you can. They said that there's room for improvement and there's room for stepping up. So if you truly want to do that, it's time to give it your 177%.
Mm-hmm. I'm not worried about that. I mean, I work. I work.
Oh, I know you work. Just depends on how you work through the drama.
That's the rough part.
Stay out of
Every
the drama.
workplace has it. Even me, we have 4 people, and there's just a little bit, but there's not a lot. But there's enough to make you a little queasy.
And there's usually one person that just grates you at work. Just one.
I don't have a
They can make the whole day bad.
That is true.
We give them way too much power.
I mean, all in all, the world that you're gravitating towards, who's that world gravitating towards?
I don't know what you mean. What?
So, the person that's your world, who's that person's world?
Not me.
Oh, shh. I sent you the picture. I think I sent you the picture.
Yeah, you did.
Some of those questions you're not supposed to answer out loud. Just so.
Oh, I thought you guys were waiting for an answer.
But she is ballsy. Shut up! You're ready to just do all that shit. Like, yes, it's time for another test. Run it.
But I can't.
The only thing.
Here's the thing. There's a difference.
You. I bet you there's 10 other people saying they can.
And also, if it's not that you can't, it's that you won't.
Yeah.
So you have to decide what's important.
Oh.
Jelly Bean, are you in here?
Who?
Jelly Bean.
Jelly Bean?
I really do apologize for everybody in the audience. I try not to, when I focus on one person, I try to keep the focus on them because it's really hard for me to change focus. When you see me focusing on Mama Vixie, it's because, well, sometimes I do need guidance on this, and she's definitely got my back on this. I'm pretty wise when it comes to tarot, but I still sometimes like, oh shit,
I've been doing it longer than he has. That's all.
So
That's all.
Rabbit needs guidance on things too. Running up tests on the way out. Trying to figure it if it'll blow out. Is the spark there? Is it still there? Is it still there? It's still there. Chrissy, don't forget to have patience for your husband. Mama Vixie, don't forget to get rid of that creator's block. It's holding back.
Have patience with yourself is what you're telling me. You have patience with us, you have patience with us, and you have patience with yourself. I'm my worst enemy, I swear.
Jenna has to have patience with trusting the process. That's the patience, I ain't even gonna lie. Oh, Jelly Bean, please come back. Where are you, Jelly Bean? Peekaboo!
We miss you, Jelly Bean.
Well, it's Muriel still here. I'll do Muriel. I plan on doing Muriel after Jelly Bean, but I'll go ahead and do Muriel first if she's still here. And then I must have sent it to her on Discord.
Myrtle says, I'm here.
I'm here. Present. You get one. As soon as I figure out last week's reading, wherever the hell, maybe it's here. I click this button. I click this. Oh, Muriel, did I not send you your picture? Oh, I'm bad. Go to photos. Now which one was Muriel's? Isn't that an ever-loving great question? All right. Muriel, no recap. We're going to dip into this week. No looking back. You ready for this? No. Let's shuffle these cards a little too much more. Or watch. Everybody's going to be focusing on stability this week. Well, everyone else focuses on stability. Mama Vixie gets to focus on that drawing. Draw me as a rabbit.
Draw you as a rabbit?
Yeah. Jellybean already did it. I love it too. I'm going to love any sketch. It'll look adorable. I can already tell. Hey, Muriel's like, yep. All right, Muriel, starting off with the Eight of Swords, which is feeling trapped and powerless about something. What is you're going to feel trapped and powerless about this week? I don't fucking know yet. I have no idea. Let's flip some more cards, shall we, dear?
Do that.
Yes. We got the Four of Cups. So splitting 8 down the middle. It seems discontentment is at play. So another card, another reason, another definition besides discontentment is greed. Whether what it is for the lovely little challenge for you this week. Be careful of having too much of a good thing. It can come back to bite you in the ass. But your guidance is you're going to have a great action adventure this week. Someone's going to charm you. Like, woof. Let's go have fun until we're done. And then when we're done, time to run. Your friends and family column. Actually, before I really look back, don't hold yourself back, but go for what you want, Muriel. That's what I have for some lovely little guidance after the first column. Let's go to the second column. So, starting the second column out with the Four of Swords, which is patience is a virtue, is a lovely little quote I like to use with this one. Whether or not you're going to be impatient or not, let's dip into the challenge. Seems like the cards are like, yeah, we won't give you a bunch of major arcana cards for this one yet. Stalemate. So, Two of Swords. There is something that you're really on the fence about deciding on, Muriel. There's option A and option B. I know you're also a Gemini, but I don't know what your relation, what your husband is a what? What's his sign?
Your husband is a what? What's your husband's sign?
Like, from the way you describe your husband, I know he isn't a Cancer because he's definitely not an emotional twat like me. But
yeah,
overall,
I get along because she's a Gemini. I don't know why Sagittarius and Geminis get along so
they're
well.
both Gemini. That's great. Geminis deserve a Gemini, you know, and that's my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Because who's going to do it to you but your partner?
Truth.
But when two Geminis are together, they partners in crime all the way, let me tell you.
Oh, no shit.
They'll do everything together, so watch out.
They got each other's backs, too. That's your ride or die partner.
when they start competing with each other is when it just kind of just get rocky. So just don't compete.
Yeah. You have to be on the same team.
May 21st.
His is the 21st and yours is the 25th. Do you
All
guys
right.
like do stuff for the week for each other? That's what I would do.
So some guidance is responsibilities. Muriel, whatever your choices on A or B, make sure you're doing the responsible thing and you'll see, okay? Well, taking the more responsible route with plan A or plan B, whatever you can handle alone can handle. That should be the responsible route to take.
Right.
So trapped between two decisions. Let's dip into the relationship. We got the 2 of Cups. Great start to the relationship column. Love, romance, connection. Let's dip into the challenge. The challenge is just letting go of the bullshit that happened throughout the week. I guarantee it. Simple as that. Don't let the bullshit fucking keep reminding you and stop you from having a good time. I know a lot of people can do that. And the guidance on stopping the bullshit is, remember, family is just as good of a virtue as patience. So patience with choosing option A or option B, and make sure your whole family can see. So maybe fuse both options together or talk. I would talk to your family about possibly choosing which option would be more beneficial for more so for you, but also like what the family can help you with after surgery. Because I don't exactly know how, what's the word I'm looking for? How much the surgery is going to put you out from doing things you want to do. So I know there's still like a recovery time, in other words. Your family will be there to help you with recovery time. So it just depends on how long recovery time is. Whew. Work and relationship. I already said responsibilities. Force and determination, direction, and everything is right there. You've got it in your hands this week. Now, what's the challenge? What's going to deteriorate from your focus? So, Muriel, as I already said about picking option A, B, or having a C option, because as we all know, plan A, plan B, and as Mama Vixie says, throw the plan out, make a new plan, especially when the plan doesn't work. Make sure you have plan C through at least L figured out. So baby steps is the important things, but in this particular stance being the challenge with baby steps, you got to make sure you are ready for whatever step comes your way. And the challenges for this is like what you thought was going to happen and what you thought you could handle. Like, you got to be careful with it because it's going to be a bigger step than a baby step sometimes, but you're going to be prepared for it. I promise you. The guidance for being prepared for it is just imagine how you're going to feel afterwards, soaking in the rays of the sun. It's going to feel rejuvenating. It's going to feel, what's the word I'm looking for? Revitalizing. I like that word. So being prepared with other steps, refusing plans A through, whatever together. It's like playing Star Path on Fall Guys. Remember that game? How, there's these hidden paths and you got technically 3 paths up to 4 paths, and you got to be prepared to like cross paths to make the dream come true, or to make the dream happen. But that's the kind of guidance I got for you today. Does that sound on point? You feeling okay about that? You got some confidence in your day? Wow, that sun, it was the only major arcana card you got in this. Oh, you got the Hanged Man too.
I was just going to say, no, there was another one.
There was the hangman. So let go of all the bullshit and be prepared to feel the sun. The darkness will fade, Muriel. The darkness will fade. Bingo! I love you, Muriel. That is very true.
It'll all work out. You're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. I don't know how you're going to be okay, but you're going to be okay.
So let's go to Muriel. And we still don't have a jelly bean.
She probably had to do kid stuff.
Oh, I know what she's doing. Same thing I'm going to be doing. I got to dip into Animal Crossing first. I'm going to give Jenna some more tables.
Yay, I get to have sibling time for the first time in a week.
Have sibling time for the first time in a week. Aww. Y'all ready for the rest of your afternoon?
Y'all ready for this?
That's a wrap on today. I have to go talk to Jelly Bean later. And then she'll get her reading eventually, because I'll do it today. Just won't be live.
All right. So today we have sorry. Homespun Magic at 6:30, and then Mario Kart 8, Switches Mario Kart 8 at 8 o'clock. So I hope to see everybody there. Ready? Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.